have been an educator for 15 years. For my first 11 years, I taught in self-contained traditional classroom settings in urban and rural areas. I have taught in 2 districts, 3 buildings, and 4 grade levels. I was getting comfortable in room 221. For 4 years, I taught different grade levels, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, having many students for multiple years. At that point, I was approached with an opportunity. After days of deliberation and several sleepless nights, I decided to take a risk. Our district developed a STEM task force. I was hired as the first ever elementary STEM instructor to deliver innovative STEM lessons to over 750 students in 3 buildings with 1 cart. George Coro says, "Oftentimes our biggest barrier to innovation is our own way of thinking. I was stuck in what a traditional classroom should look like. We started thinking outside the box, and learning began to look different." In these photos, you won't see teachers standing in front of the room delivering direct instruction. You won't see textbooks. You won't see worksheets. It's loud. Students are engaged. They're scattered on the floor, sometimes even standing on chairs. What if every classroom looked like this? John Spencer says something happens in students when they define themselves as makers, inventors, and creators. They discover powerful skills, problem solving, critical thinking, and imagination that will help them shape the world's future. Talawanda STEM reaches all students, gifted, special education, nonverbal, and ESL. Students are learning to collaborate. As active members of a group, they combine learning styles to work towards a common goal. Struggling learners have emerged as leaders through this collaboration. Using the 5-step engineering design process, we encourage communication among our students. They practice asking, imagining, planning, creating, and improving every day while building, designing, and coding. We need to teach children to love challenges, be intrigued by mistakes, enjoy effort, and keep learning. Rosie Revere, one of our favorite book characters, says it best. "Your brilliant first flop was a raging success. Come on, let's get busy and on to the next." No one likes to be frustrated, but children must encounter frustration to learn to try again. Challenges help us grow. Teachers, step back and provide students time to understand their frustration and to think critically to solve their problems. Many times, frustration leads directly to failure. Failure is temporary, but a necessary piece of learning. To quote Rosie, "Life might have its failures, but this is not it. The only real failure will come if you quit." We are empowering students every day. Think big, dream big, believe big, and the results will be big. I can't remember the last time any worksheet made students feel this successful. Success is no accident. It's the result of hard work and perseverance. Students are becoming confident in their problem-solving skills, which is said to be one of the most important job skills by the year 2020. STEM has created a culture of excitement. Students are becoming comfortable speaking and sharing their ideas with others. We have provided several showcase evenings for parents to see our work. In the words of Kid President, no matter who you are, someone is learning from you. Everybody's a teacher and everybody's a student. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I understand. I know what you're thinking. This all looks great, but she hasn't mentioned standards or content once. When students get this excited about learning, it's easy to integrate content. We've integrated content into many lessons. This provides layers of learning that help to build solid thinkers. When students have the right knowledge, skills, support, and environment, it's amazing what they can produce. No project is truly complete until you've shared and celebrated what you've learned. You can fight change, adapt to change, embrace change, create change, and/or lead change. No matter your choice, it's not going away. Many of the teachers at Talawanda, several who are here this evening, have embraced the change and are beginning to lead the change. Yesterday's classroom won't prepare our students for tomorrow's world. We must innovate. We need to remind ourselves, if it's good for kids, it's right. Part of Talawanda's mission statement is to create a community where innovation guides learning inside and outside of the school walls. It is estimated that 65% of children today will end up in a career that doesn't even exist yet. In a world that is constantly moving forward, if you are standing still, You are falling behind. What if every classroom looked like this?